Hunters in a remote location in the woods about a quarter mile away from their last seen location found the Jamison's truck. Inside the truck, they found all of their coats, personal belongings, Bobby's cell phone, $32,000 in a bank bag. Like zombies, man. And there was a couple times where they all just stopped and stared at the camera.
What?
Or just stared like wherever they were looking, and then just resumed.
When I first got on TikTok, now I know why it's called TikTok. TikTok.
Waste of time. Yeah.
Waste of time, dude.
What's going on? What's going on, late night family? It's your favorite two. And we back again with another exciting episode of Late Night Conversations with Unk and Nephew. I am your host, King J, also known as Nephew, and to my left is...
I'm JR. As y'all know, I'm Unk. What's going on, my people?
What's going on, everybody? We're here to bring y'all another exciting episode, man. We got some good content, man. I got another... we're going to hit y'all with a true crime story today. And it's an interesting story, man, called the Jamison Family story. The strange disappearance of the Jamison family. And so without further ado, let's dig right into this thing.
All right.
So first things first, huh? How you doing, man? Shoot, I ain't seen you all weekend, bro.
Man, you was working.
Yeah.
I was stuck on Yellowstone all weekend, bro.
Oh, yeah, you been watching Yellowstone?
Yeah, Sunday night is the sixth season.
Oh, yeah?
On Paramount, and so this weekend I did watch football. Watch my boys fall again.
Oh, dog.
But, so I was watching Yellowstone. So I left your mom's house early, and I wasn't sure if you were going to show up or not. So I'm like, well, we'll talk about the podcast at a later date or whatever. And that's all I did, man, besides... And, of course, today worked. I know you worked all weekend.
Yeah, I worked all weekend, and it was rough, dog. I'm getting ready for, Thanksgiving and Christmas.
Yeah, so I imagine y'all...
So
y'all are...
Man, we're getting ready, bro. The holidays are coming up faster than you think.
Dude, I'm every store I'm going to, man, they got Christmas
music
already.
You be hearing
I listen to Pandora in the afternoon. In the mornings, I listen to our podcast or the ones that I follow. And then, so I put my Pandora on shuffle. I've been jamming out the Christmas music already. But it is what it is, and I'm excited for Thanksgiving.
Me too. That's my favorite. I'm a big dude, so like Thanksgiving is my favorite, bro.
Well, your cousin. He goes, so you excited for Thanksgiving? I'm like, dude, I read every day.
Oh, yeah.
Fuck, I'm not worried about... I'm like, we are. I mean, we always get together and
yeah, we have a good time, man.
We used to be a big... we love turkey.
Hell
stuffing, but desserts was our thing. I think we've kind of mellowed out on that, dog.
We trying to chill out, boy.
We're not no lightweights, dog.
Nah, we've been gaining weight, man. As a matter of fact, I'm fixing to start my... So I had my gallbladder surgery. I had my gallbladder removed.
I know.
And I was eating
What are y'all saying?
I said, I'm going to start Monday.
Monday never comes,
and Monday never comes, dog.
I'm going to start eating better. I'm going to start eating.
Nah, man.
I keep saying that too, but Monster, please sponsor us.
Dog, I
still
always
do my Monster, brother. Go ahead.
I always say that I'm gonna lose weight. Because man, when I got my gallbladder removed, man, I lost like 40 pounds.
Yeah,
dog.
I know you did, man.
I was doing good, but now.
You were eating healthy, and that's how much healthy you were.
No, I was eating completely clean. I was eating.
You're cooking with the olive oil.
Well, I was cooking with I was using avocado oil.
Oh, avocado oil.
I cut out all red meat. I was only
you need protein.
But I was getting my protein from turkey.
Oh, okay.
I was eating, like, instead of ground beef, I was eating ground turkey.
Oh, okay.
I was eating a lot of chicken. I was doing
more vegetables.
I mean, complete vegetables and fruit, dog. Like, I'm talking about with my vegetable. I mean, with my meal.
Right.
I'm getting a big portion of vegetables.
Right.
And you know, like so.
Like
for example,
or steamed.
I was eating a lot of salmon. Oh yeah, a lot of it was steamed.
Okay.
Like steamed veggies. Sometimes I would cook them. Like you know, like they have those bags that are steamed. You put them in the microwave and steam them.
Yeah.
Or we'll steam them in the pot.
Bird's eye, whatever.
Yeah. Man, I would do a big heaping of vegetables, and because like with vegetables, you can eat a bunch of vegetables.
I love vegetables too.
Like fruit and vegetables.
Right.
You can eat a lot of it.
Right.
But you just like you know like with certain things they say moderation, but with fruit and vegetables they burn off so fast.
Okay.
So you can eat a bunch of them. It's not gonna matter
because they have no starch or
and it's just full of nutrients, man. So your body uses it as fuel instead of storing it as fat.
So you were off of breads and
off of breads.
Starch.
Yeah, I wasn't really eating breads, and if I did eat breads, it was 100% whole grain, heart healthy bread.
Oh, okay.
And then I was also doing no sugar.
So were you doing kind of like a vegan?
No, so basically it's called like the Mediterranean diet.
Okay.
That's kind of what I found out. So it's a lot of fish, salmon, sometimes tilapia. Tilapia is a dirtier fish, but it's not as bad. It's still healthy for you.
I like it, but it ain't my favorite.
See, and salmon's my favorite. I love salmon.
Oh, salmon's good.
Yeah, so I was doing a lot of salmon and just a big mixture of veggies, man. And a lot of people think eating healthy is nasty. Like, but it's just because...
your body's not used to it.
Yeah.
You know, once your body gets used to start getting rid of the bad toxins.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it'll taste better.
Yeah.
People say, it don't taste as good. Of course not. Everything that's bad for you tastes delicious.
But not only that, it is delicious. You just got to find the right
combination.
Diet. Yeah. Like, man, I'll go on Pinterest, dog. I'll probably be on Pinterest more than girls. Going through food recipes.
And no bad terms for Pinterest, but I heard lemonade is the place to go now.
Oh yeah.
So you might start. It's not lemonade. It's lemonade.
Yeah. I've heard of it, man.
A lot of people are that.
TikTok. I just like a lot of drinks and stuff. Like
it's pretty much
or is it just like
the TikTok Pinterest? That's what they call it.
Okay, that makes sense.
There's so much things on there. I have a couple of followers that I follow on TikTok, and that's all they talk about. So many recipes, man. Low cal, low carb.
Damn, see, I didn't know that.
So
might have to check it out.
Check that one out.
Yeah. But shoot, man, there's recipes on Pinterest, dog. That if you look, man, there's like I used to make this chicken stuffed with spinach and you use
kind
a low fat cream cheese.
Cordon bleu or what is it? Similar to that? Cordon bleu or whatever?
Yeah. I know what you're talking about. Kinda, it's just.
I don't know why I forgot that I'm a chef, but anyways.
Yeah, I was like, you a chef, dog? Yeah, you know, spinach stuffed chicken. That was delicious, man. I used to do a lot of, like I said, the salmon. I would make it. I make it in the air fryer, dog.
You know what? I love spinach. I love baby spinach. I'm not a fan of it cooked. A lot of my vegetables, carrots is one of my favorites.
Oh, I love carrots soft.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
But I'd rather have them raw than cooked.
What?
Yeah.
I don't like them raw.
I do. I like them in vinegar, like with the jalapenos.
Yeah.
But I won't eat my cooked vegetables. Spinach.
See, I kind of like soft vegetables, I guess.
Yeah.
Like I like mine a little bit softer. Like that, there's a mix. There's a bag that they sell steamed.
Right.
Where you got broccoli, florets, cauliflower, and carrots.
Okay.
That's the best.
Right.
A little bit of salt and pepper.
See, I can deal with those. I like most of them raw, of course. Raw broccoli is delicious to me, but steamed, lightly steamed. I don't like it to be overcooked. But spinach, like cooked when in eggs, it's not so overcooked. Like canned spinach, I'll never eat canned spinach.
I will.
I'm not Popeye. I got his arms.
See what I'm bumping iron. Check it out.
But I'm not Popeye, you know what I'm saying? I hope it goes well for you, nephew, because
appreciate it, huh? I'm
like, so you've gained a little pounds, a few pounds here and there.
Yeah, man, I've been gaining weight.
I have too, but
what it spinned off was the doctor told me try to start eating healthy. I mean, start trying to eat regular again. Yeah, to see if my with my gallbladder being gone, was it gonna be good?
Right.
And so I started eating a little bit unhealthy, and that's all it took, dog. I was back. I'm eating pizzas and you know what I'm saying, all kinds of
all the time.
Hamburgers and
we eat quite a bit of takeout, man. Which like I said in on one of our podcasts before, it's cheaper to eat takeout than to buy groceries, man. Yeah. No, but I know. I hope it goes well for you because being unhealthy at a young age, bro.
Yeah, I mean, it's a bad deal.
I know. I got up to like 290 pounds at one point in my life, and when I was working out of town, and I was so swole, man, that it wasn't right. I ended up dropping.
You just don't feel good, dog.
40 pounds. Yeah, you just
don't
exhausted all the time.
You feel nasty. You feel tired all the time. Just sluggish.
You don't have
this
energy.
Don't help.
Oh, exactly. This helps for a little bit till the sugar crash comes in.
Yeah,
but you feel.
I say I'm gonna get healthy while drinking a Dr. Pepper.
Remember, it's starting tomorrow. But no. Yeah, I know what you're saying because sometimes you just don't have energy to do nothing after work.
Yeah, man.
And I mean, you shouldn't be able to just work 8 hours and then come home and sleep. Yeah. I mean, yeah, you can. You want to come home and relax a little bit, but you should still have energy to do things with kids. You got two little kids.
I got 2 little ones.
Your wife, y'all got to go shopping. You got your nice yard. You got to take care of all that. And when you're
overweight, it makes it
I don't want to say what your sister said. I mean, your mama, yeah, she called me obese one day. It kind of offended me a little bit, but
he said obese.
I'm a beast. She said no, you're obese. I'm like, from where? She's like, everywhere, dude. But no, not you. And it's me too. I've been eating out a lot more too, man.
Yeah, man, that's the thing.
I used to take my lunch for work. Now I'm going to make it easier.
But I think that's the cool thing about it, man. It takes a little bit more discipline, and I think we could all benefit from discipline, man.
And you know what? That's what my reverend told me this weekend. We had breakfast with him, and I met a guy that came to eat breakfast with us. And first thing I noticed about him, man, he was ripped,
cut up,
he was ripped, and he goes, "What is the first thing you see about this guy?" I said, how his physique is, how trimmed. He's like, no, he's disciplined, and that's what it takes, man. What discipline? Look at my hands from work, still got glue.
That's crazy.
Discipline from your reading habits,
right.
Your eating habits, your sleeping habits, your working out. Everything is discipline, man. I mean, you go to work at 4:30 in the morning. You gotta make your discipline should be no later than 4 a.m. You should be up.
Yeah.
No reason to be in such a hurry. And that's my deal too. I set my alarm early. And there I am. I gotta be there at 7 a.m. And 6:40, I'm barely walking out the door. Still gotta stop at the store, get coffee, which is not always good for me, but I mean it helps me, but that's not discipline,
Yeah, it's like a chaotic thing, and every day's different, man. We get some routine, and that's why I'm starting. Like I know we joke tomorrow, but seriously, tomorrow, get up early. We're gonna get a workout in.
Okay.
We're gonna I'm gonna cook me a little avocado toast. And
that's delicious.
Yeah, man.
That's delicious.
With an egg on top, with some avocado, some tomatoes, and we're gonna kick off the day right, man. Because like you said, being overweight at this age isn't good. I'm not body shaming, but it's just unhealthy to be this big.
I got a dad body, so we're not body. We're dads,
Yeah.
But I've been watching a lot of TikTok. Well, not a lot, but I mean, I watch TikTok every day. But protein is what you need. So I've been looking at, I've been watching some of these TikTokers that are pretty lean.
Yeah.
I'm not saying they're ripped or cut. They're lean, but they're eating, a 6-ounce steak for breakfast with 6 over easy eggs, which they get their protein.
Yeah.
I don't know what their routine is. If they work like me. If I was to get up and eat 6 eggs for breakfast and a piece of steak, that would really boost my energy.
Yeah.
And then have like a protein shake for lunch instead of going and getting 3 ounces burritos,
Just the grease and the fat. Really, what it is.
All full
and heartburn. It's because your body's rejecting that. I mean, the grease, the fat. I mean, our body's not made to be consuming that, man. Food is fuel. Right. If you look at it as food is not just for it tastes good.
Tastes good, right?
It literally is for fuel. It's fueling you through the day.
Exactly.
You're putting gas in your body. You know what I'm saying? You put the wrong gas, put diesel in an unleaded car, and it's gonna break down. And that's the problem, man. And so, man, I just want to get healthy, man. And I encourage everybody out there,
most definitely,
try to get a routine. Try to kick off. We're getting to the end of the year. Get a head start on New Year's resolution.
We all,
right? You know what I'm saying? Instead of saying January.
And if we can do it.
Oh yeah, y'all can.
We're one of the. I don't want to say the worst, but we're one of the worst guys that. Yeah, we love food.
Yeah, we eat. Yeah, and we eat late.
And there's no reason to eat a 3-patty burger when a 1-patty burger will do. Not that burgers are great for you, but
and you don't even have to eat just completely clean, healthy. Just in moderation, man. Yeah. You know what I mean? Portion yourself out.
Right.
That's the big thing. But we just want y'all to be with us for a long time, and we want to be here for y'all for a long time.
Exactly. Yep. Yeah, but I'm glad, nephew. And like I said, I hope your journey goes well. And
appreciate it.
I think I need to start.
So we'll do something together, dog. I want to do a competition. Let's see who can lose the most weight on this podcast. I may have the advantage because I'm young.
Yeah.
But we can still do it.
Yeah, metabolism isn't as
but you can boost it.
Yeah, of course.
You can boost it, dog.
And I've been researching some stuff that I want to try out. Place where I work at, we work with a lot of fumes and stuff, and we have masks if we need them or whatever. And I just feel at my age right now that my memory, because I talk to people and they're like, you remember so and so? Like today, as a matter of fact, I went to drop off this guy and he was gonna get his vehicle fixed, and the mechanic recognized me right away.
Yeah,
couldn't think of his name. What's up? No, I ain't seen you forever. I'm like, no, I thought I ain't seen you. How's your family? Yeah, that's the first thing I say when I remember somebody. Hey, how's your family?
Try to see if you remember somebody.
Yeah. So I'm thinking. I'm looking into some vitamins and stuff, for a memory enhancement or
for sure.
brain boost or whatever.
I mean, it definitely won't hurt. I mean, anything we can do to boost ourselves, I think would be a positive.
For our immune system or our memory or physical, because as you get older, I'm going to tell you right now, nephew, I'm not as strong as I used to be. I'm still a beast, but I'm not the beast. You know what I'm saying? but.
Hey,
I'm happy for you, bro.
Shoot, appreciate it.
I'm happy for you.
It's gonna be good, man. And we had a good episode last week, man. That was awesome, man. Thank y'all so much for y'all's
feedback.
The feedback, the sharing. Goodness. Y'all got stories sent in to us from their paranormal experiences.
Man,
hey, dude, it's been dope.
There are people, other people mentioned Southeast Alpine.
Yeah, you seen that?
See, we're not the only ones that experience stuff there. I mean, I'm not saying Plains is haunted or whatever, but
there's stuff
things
out
happen.
there.
Yeah, things happen. But we do appreciate you. We love the feedback.
Thank y'all so much.
Man, it is just amazing. Thank you very much.
Yeah, it's been a blessing, and thank y'all so much, man. And I think, man, I'm ready to jump into this topic, man. I got an interesting story for you, man.
Okay, you said it was.
It's called the strange disappearance of the Jamison family, man.
Is that from Texas?
No, it's from Oklahoma, man.
Oh, right, our neighbors,
It's our neighbors,
so it's right
man.
there.
And it's an interesting story. It's not that old. I mean, it's older, like 2008.
Oh, okay,
2009.
Yeah, so it's not like, in the 50s and stuff.
No, this one's more
so there's
recent.
Technology behind this story.
And I'm going to post a video in the podcast within it for our YouTube and for Spotify. Right? There's a video that goes along with it that's really
I'm ready, man. I'm ready because I don't know it, period. That's one thing about Javi and I. This guy comes up with stories that I've never even heard of, and I'm a true crime junkie. I've got stories that I'm researching right now. But the ones that he tells me, I'm like, dude, I ain't never heard of this. I got one that my other nephew sent me that I think I'm gonna talk about here soon. But Javi comes up with stories. I'm like, how did you even find this?
Man, I be digging deep on the web, man.
There's one thing about this guy: when he sets his mind, he does what he says.
Yeah,
we might procrastinate a little bit, but
from time to time. But when it comes to research, man, I make sure that I take it serious.
And his handwriting is pretty. I take notes at my church, man, and
my man.
I'm writing beautiful.
Hey, I really think you should be a doctor, because you can sign prescriptions. Hey, you know what I'm saying? Can't never read them boys. You feel me? But man, let's take a quick break on, and then when we get back, I'm gonna jump right into this story.
Let's go. I'm ready.
All right, we back. And better than ever, I got a great story for you, man. Let's go ahead and jump right into this thing. Yeah. So, what I got for you today, like I said, it's about the Jamison family, man.
Right, Oklahoma.
On October 8th, 2009, Bobby Dale Jamison, age 44, Sherilyn Leanne Jamison, age 40, and their daughter, who was 6, Addison Stormy Star Jamison. So, they went missing, man. The family was living in Eufaula, Oklahoma, and were last seen by a man living in southeastern Oklahoma, like in the mountains somewhere. So he told authorities he only saw the family in the area he saw them in, and no one else was there. So what they were doing in that part of the forest was they were overlooking and checking out a 40-acre plot of land that we're looking to purchase.
The Jamisons were doing
that. The Jamisons were, yes. They were in that area. It was a 40-acre plot of land they were looking to purchase. And they were actually going to put a storage unit there.
I was going to ask you, were they going to put a house?
A storage unit, like a storage container, a really big storage container. For them to live in. No, they were going to live in.
They were going to make a house out of a storage container. Okay, I see what you're saying.
Yeah, like one of them big cargo, you know what I mean?
They look nice, man.
And so they were going to put one there and, I guess, build a house into it or whatever and just... Right. And, you know, so that's what they were doing there. They were just kind of scouting out. And there was a big discovery on October 16th, so 8 days after they were reported missing. Hunters in a remote location in the woods about a quarter mile away from their last seen location found the Jamisons' truck, abandoned, still locked. Inside the truck, they found all of their coats, personal belongings, Bobby's cell phone, his wallet, and $32,000 in a bank bag underneath the seat.
That's insane. So
crazier thing,
they were prepared to buy cash. So this was. I mean, to me, that's $32K cash.
Right.
But they leave it locked in a isolated area. Come on.
And their dog was still in there. They had a dog named Maisie. He was still the dog was still in the truck. It was it was a little malnourished.
Right.
But it was alive. 8 days later.
8 days.
So
that's crazy.
Another thing that was missing was a briefcase that belonged to Bobby and a handgun that was registered to Sherilyn.
But how do they know a briefcase was missing? What they know that he was carrying that?
Well, because there was there was footage from the security camera.
Oh, as they were leaving.
Their house. So I was gonna get into that a little bit later.
Okay.
They were when they were leaving for this trip to go check it out.
Right.
They were packing in their trucks, and that's the creepy thing, dog, about this case is that there was a camera outside their house recording them as they were loading the truck up, preparing for the trip.
Right.
And man, if you were loading up a truck, or say you going on vacation with your family.
Right.
Y'all are kind of, mingling, taking stuff to the truck. Hey, babe, you need me to grab this? Or, hey, what about that? Or,
right.
You might be talking to your daughter like, hey, make sure you take your toys or whatever.
Right.
Whatever the deal is. Man, they were completely ignoring each other, looking like a trance-like state. Just walking to the truck, back and forth from the house to the truck like zombies. Weren't speaking to each other, weren't looking at each other.
Yeah, that's strange.
Putting stuff in the truck, turning around like zombies, man. And there was a couple times where they all just stopped and stared at the camera.
What?
Or just stared like wherever they were looking. And then just resumed again and started putting stuff up.
Like they were in a trance.
Like they were in a trance or something, man. It was crazy.
Right.
But
that's good.
So, like I said, they found their truck abandoned with all that stuff in it, $32,000 in a bank bag,
a lot of money,
underneath the seat. So, what
it's
was
a lot
crazy?
of money to travel with. But anyways, go ahead.
Yeah. So, the detective stated that it didn't look like there was any sign of struggle or any reason for them to have left the truck.
Right.
The GPS, because they had a GPS inside the truck. The GPS inside the truck actually showed their location was a little bit a ways above where the truck was found. So it looks like they were up there, wherever location they were at, and then they went back. And then for some reason weren't in there no more.
Stopped,
right? So like I said, it looked like there was no sign of struggle or no reason that they were to leave the truck. So they actually followed the coordinates to the GPS where the last location was that the GPS pinged. When they went up there, they found some footprints in the dirt and the mud and stuff.
Right. So they were out the truck.
So like they had got out and were walking somewhere. And it's crazy, man, because right after all this, they get reported missing, whatever.
Right.
So a massive search kicks up. About 300 people. They did a ground search, aerial search.
Okay.
And they, started scouting out. They're looking around, and
300 people search party is massive.
That's pretty big, right?
Yeah.
So all the leads they got went dead. So eventually it was called off, and it was left alone until November 16th, 2013.
Hold on, that's 8 to 13, what, 6 years?
Hold up. Wait a minute. Something ain't right.
That was a big discovery in the case. Hunters in the woods were scouting out for deer and found 3 partial remains in an area. There was 3 partial remains. It looked like they were the remains of 2 adults and 1 child. After analyzing,
skeletal. Okay.
After analyzing the remains, turns out they were from the Jamison family.
Wow.
It's crazy because the remains were found 2.7 miles away from where they had disappeared. That's not that far, dude.
I'm sure they
tracked the area
more than 2.7 miles or whatever we just said.
And they didn't find no bodies laying nowhere. Here's the crazy thing.
So what did the autopsy say on their bones? Yeah. How long they've been out there?
So check this out. The bones were tested and confirmed to be them. The doctor's name was Dr. Joshua Lanton. The Oklahoma State Medical Examiner said there was no signs of trauma, but it couldn't be ruled out because the remains were incomplete.
Yeah.
Yes. So he wrote the cause of death is unknown. So Bobby.
He couldn't tell how long.
Yeah. So he couldn't tell how long they were out there, but they were already advancedly decomposed. Man.
Well, I mean, if it's skeletal, there's no more.
And it did show that there was some pieces of could have been animals, messing with it and stuff like that. Yeah. And so, but there was no signs of. I mean, they couldn't.
No trauma. To
at least the bones that they found.
Yeah.
So at that point, I mean, they just kind of ruled the death as unknown.
Okay, so that they find skull.
I believe they found a couple leg bones, some pieces of teeth, some jaw.
Oh, okay. So
yeah.
I was going to say they found the skull. I mean, that's what I was going to ask. So they were. Yeah. It was DNA who.
It was DNA confirmed.
So from their bones, okay.
Yeah, man. So, but I mean, there was no leads. There was nothing. So I mean, it pretty much. I mean, it ran cold. The weird thing is just the video. The video of them coercing together, man. I mean, it was just so weird because when
you talking about at the house before they left on this trip, right?
The way they were moving, the way they were just looking weird. There was just and I'll say this to kind of get into a couple theories. So theory 1 was they got lost in the woods and kind of died of dehydration. Maybe they got lost, didn't know where they were going. Sometimes you're in the woods, man, and you don't know which way is which. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You can circle the same.
If you lose your direction, north, south, east, or west, you don't know where you're going.
You're in the middle of the woods.
You think you're walking towards your vehicle,
and you may be walking deeper into the forest.
Yeah, walking straight away.
I had read this thing one time where I had heard us humans, the way that we're made. Our brains are made to circle. That's why people get lost in the woods so easily.
Yeah, because they circle
around. For some reason,
I've seen that before. We're just going in circles.
Yeah, we're just going in circles. Yeah. For some reason, we do that.
And you're talking about normal people who don't do.
Yeah, who don't normally scout. Yeah.
You got people who know
how to navigate the woods.
I mean, if you drop me off in the woods.
Oh yeah, I'm done.
I might find my way out luckily, but without knowing nothing, I'm probably done too.
Yeah, dude.
So I can understand that.
Yeah, so it's which
to me would make it a lot harder on the husband because you're trying to get your wife and child back to safety,
Right.
And can you imagine just how.
The anxiety.
Hyperventilating. I meant to say anxiety. I said hyperventilating. Yeah. The anxiety of
trying to get out. Thinking of your kids. Y'all don't have nothing. I mean, all their stuff is in the truck.
And you can't.
So it's
and just by looking at the bones, you can't tell who died first.
Yeah.
I mean,
that's true.
Was it the little girl? Was it him? Was it the mom?
And it's just they all died next to each other, though. That's the weird thing, man. That's the weird thing about this case is that,
So they were laying next to each other.
Yeah, the bones were all found next to each other.
So just laid down and, I mean, I don't know. I mean, without me seeing any kind of pics, I'm sure you still got video or whatever, I wouldn't even know how to analyze that,
Yeah, it's hard to tell, man. And it's just weird because you would feel like even if, I mean, I don't know, man. I mean, if one person died, do you just sit there until you die, or do you try to help?
That's what I'm saying. I mean,
you know what I mean?
What if the mom and dad died first, before the child,
Maybe she don't want to leave and she just lays there with them, or I don't know. And the child isn't at an age.
When you get disoriented, because I remember hearing a story of another podcaster about some guys that died in the wilderness too, but, in the snow. And the thing about it is when they found the guy that was frozen, he was like less than half a mile from the cabin where there was food and shelter, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
But being disoriented and not knowing your directions, so maybe that could have happened to them, and that's crazy.
Yeah, dude. And so, yeah, man, it's crazy. So that was maybe the first theory.
Right.
Maybe that they just got lost and they just ended up dying from maybe being weak and dehydrated, malnourished. And, I mean, like I said, all their belongings were in the truck, stuff like that. So that was one. The theory, too, was it could have been a murder-suicide. So inside the truck, when they kind of digged around.
Well, they actually say they didn't have a gun. I mean, he had a gun.
Yeah, they're saying that there was a gun registered to her, but they didn't find it at the house.
Okay,
they didn't find it in the truck,
right.
So they don't know where it went. But also, inside the truck, when they did the search, they found a hate letter. They found a letter that was written from Sherilyn, the wife, to Bobby, the husband.
And like she hated his guts, or
she just in the letter she accused him of being a hermit. The way he
at home all the time.
Didn't want to do nothing. Just the treatment of how he was to the kid,
right?
And I mean, it was like a hate letter. It was weird, written and folded in a piece of paper, just folded up. And
when did they find this?
When they were doing the
the truck.
When they were searching the truck. Okay. Yeah, they found a hate letter, so they're thinking, I don't know, maybe it could have been a murder-suicide type deal.
Now that makes more sense to me.
Right, but at the same time,
But they didn't find the weapon.
I don't think they found the weapon.
But then it's just like,
But then it's just like, your daughter though, man,
Dude, come on. We've seen way too many crime shows.
Oh yeah, but
not crime shows, but
we've seen a lot of stories of murder, suicides, and stuff like that.
Killing their kids. Come on, man. I mean, I can't fathom that.
Maybe you just, I don't know, man. It's crazy. That's one theory, I guess another theory that they were kind of contemplating was there was a lot of issues between Bobby Jamison and his dad. He actually had filed protective orders against his dad before. He had actually even been in a lawsuit against his father. He was saying his father was very abusive, things of that nature.
But he's a grown man and married and has kids. And
also he was saying that his dad multiple times had actually told him that he was going to kill his family, like. His dad hated him, man, wow, dude, and there was a lot of speculations about
a lot of animosity towards each other.
Yeah, towards the father towards the son, and maybe I think there was even a report
from him growing up, or
it didn't really explain why. From what I gathered, when I was doing my research, it just showed that there was a lawsuit between them. There was money involved. His dad was real hateful towards him. I even think there was an accident report where the dad tried to crash his truck or his vehicle into the son. Yeah, wow. And it's just crazy, man. So we're not sure if maybe that could be maybe his dad pulled up,
went out there and
killed the family and took off.
Yeah,
maybe that's why. Maybe he could have. This is not what I'm not saying. This is what happened. This is just what I'm theorizing.
Oh, so this is your theory?
Yeah, this is my theory.
This is not their theory.
Could have been.
Yeah.
Maybe the dad, followed him, got him out the truck, with a gun, maybe or something. Made him go out there, killed him, and then took off. Maybe drove him a ways away from that truck. Maybe that's why all their personal belongings was there.
Right.
Never know.
Well, that's a good theory, but. If the dad knew there was $32K, I'm pretty sure he would have took it.
Would have took it, right?
If him and his son were having disputes over money.
Yeah.
So
here's the other theory, man. Here's another theory. Some reports say that could it have been... Now, these are just theories. They're not, what I'm saying. This is just kind of based in theory.
No facts, yeah.
Could have been a drug deal gone wrong? Because this family was... acting weird. Maybe they were on some type of drugs. Maybe they were transed out. Like this.
I thought about that. I thought maybe they had taken something, mushrooms, whatever. But not as a drug deal. Not to me. I'm not saying
$32,000 in cash, dog. And apparently this family wasn't like wealthy.
Right.
They weren't super wealthy.
So he was trying to.
Because matter of fact, a little bit of backstory on Bobby. He was actually not even working. Neither one of them. And Bobby was on disability.
$32K, right?
Well, yeah. Bobby was on disability, so they don't know where he got the money from. There was no reports. He didn't go get a loan. He didn't. Right. There was nothing. They just had $32,000 in a bank bag. Like, where did they get it from?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And so someone's like, could it be a drug deal gone wrong? Maybe they went out to this plot to buy it, and maybe the deal went wrong.
Right.
You know, they're saying drug deal gone wrong, but maybe. You know, that's another theory. Maybe they went to go visit with the person who was going to sell them these 40 acres.
That's what I was just about to ask you that.
Yeah.
Do they know the person who was going to sell them the land?
See, that what I didn't get to dig into that, man.
See, there
was some more reports. I wanted to get into them a little bit deeper, because I was like, man, I think there was some. I don't know if there was more reports on, because yeah, man, I wanted to dig a little bit deeper on that side. I want to see, because I didn't find anything at first about the guy who they were buying the plot from.
Okay.
So maybe I could do a little bit more looking, because I couldn't find anything.
Yeah, but I mean,
yeah,
but to me, that's the first thing that I would look at. I mean, you're gonna look at the immediate family. You always do.
Yeah,
you look at the parents, brothers, sisters. Close friends or whatever. And then something like that, I mean.
And they did interview some of the family, and that's why there's another theory about a cult killing them. Maybe they were killed by a cult.
Okay, a cult?
Yeah.
Well, I can probably understand a cult better than a drug deal, because the cult probably doesn't care about the money.
Yeah, because apparently people who knew the Jamison family, they said they were real.
A religious cult, or?
Yeah, like they were real into the occult and stuff. And I believe even Bobby Jamison had mentioned to one of the pastors at a church that he was not possessed, but like there was supernatural things happening at their house, and that he was afraid.
Could explain why he was asking for prayer. In the video.
Dog, because think about it, man. There's stories like that, man. Like, remember the Amityville horror?
Oh man.
The dad gets possessed and kills all the kids.
Yeah,
the wife and the kids. I mean, dude, and so of course this. I mean, it's unsolved.
Right.
It never is. It's never been solved.
So from 2008.
Yeah, from 2008 to now. 2009 to now. No break. No, there's no. It's unsolved. Yeah. But I mean, gosh, man, what a bizarre case, man. A family going missing. With there being video evidence of them being weird, just the interaction between each other was strange, and then they left the dog behind.
Right. See, so I'm also thinking I don't know. I'm no expert or nothing, but with them having GPS, did they follow the whole GPS from the house to where did they stop at a store and then to put gas?
Yeah.
Or was it that close that they didn't have to stop nowhere? Maybe they had snacks. I don't know. I mean,
yeah.
To me, I would be like, you got to start from the house. I would.
Yeah. I mean, that would make sense to try to kind of backtrack.
Yeah, backtrack. Where did they end up stopping? If they did stop anywhere? If there's video, which I know is 2008. I mean, this video is gone by now. If there was, not everybody had video back then. Like. Pretty much
it wasn't good video. Right. Like, it's not now where you got the Ring cameras and the stuff like that.
And believe it or not, them Ring cameras are freaking so clear, dog.
Bro, yeah.
You can see, license plates, or you can see
in detail. That's the thing. Back then in 2009 or whatever, there's not they're not like what they used to be, man. Yeah. I mean, what they are now.
Yeah.
What they used to be might be grainy.
Yeah, because I worked at a restaurant where we had cameras, and I was a manager, and I could look at the cameras at the people in the car, and I could see. And the only reason I looked at the cameras like that, not that I was trying to see who's ordering food. Right, but there was a counterfeit bill brought to our store, and they told me who it was, so I looked in the camera.
Wow.
And you could see this guy, you could see his freckles on his face,
Dang.
We saw the hand transaction.
Yeah, the transaction
where
and all that.
He can't deny that it was his bill. I mean, it was his bill. That's how good the cameras are nowadays, man.
Dog, I'm telling you, and that's the thing, it just, I think that's why nowadays it's getting harder and harder. Like now, bro, you commit a murder, you gonna get caught.
And my daughter and I always talk about that.
Yeah. Cause one dude that worked
with DNA now, genealogy,
you better not murder nobody.
The days of serial killers,
go to jail.
The days of serial killers are pretty much obsolete. Don't quote me on that because it's not true. Because you got people who are so smart and devious that they can get away with some stuff, man. I mean, I'm not saying there will never be a serial killer. I mean, back in the 70s, how many was serial killers in the 70s?
Yeah.
I've been watching on Netflix. Netflix is so, man. There's some shows I want to watch, like The Zodiac.
Oh, dude, The Zodiac is a bad movie. Man, okay,
did you watch it?
Have you heard, dude? Okay, hold on. Hey, let's take a quick break, because I got something I need to tell you.
Let's go.
Hold on, I want to take a quick break, man, because I got to pee. I ain't gonna lie. But when we get back, man, I got something to tell you about The Zodiac.
Okay, see, I heard some stuff too.
All right, let's get right back. Back, baby. So,
Zodiac,
man, was about that Zodiac, man. I seen a video the other day on TikTok, man. There's a dude on TikTok. I don't remember his username, but I just wanted to tell you because you brought up the Zodiac. He believes that his grandfather was the Zodiac killer. He's got all kinds of documents in an old trunk his grandpa used to have, and he's got like a name and it matches the description of who his grandfather was. And
I haven't seen the Zodiac. It's called Am I the Zodiac or something on Netflix. Where I seen the trailer, I haven't had a chance to watch it. Where it says, "Where I guess the reporter, are you the Zodiac?" But I don't know, dog. If you say yes or no, or
right.
Because he's never been caught. So,
dude, that was dude. The movie was bad. The movie was bad, dog.
Not the documentary. The Zodiac
actual movie. Yeah.
Right,
man, that was sick, man.
Well, I mean,
like not the killing, but you know,
they make great movies. On Netflix, Anna Kournick from Pitch Perfect.
Yeah,
this is her first. What is it called? She's her first director. She was the director of the movie.
She directed the movie. Yeah.
Called Woman of the Hour. Have you seen that one?
No, I haven't, man.
That one's about the what's his name? I'll call it the dating game killer.
Oh, the dude that was on the TV show?
What's his name?
He was doing the dating game.
What's his name?
I don't remember his name, dude. But I know who you're talking about.
She made this movie, and I saw I listened to Crime Junkie, Ashley Flowers.
Shout out Crime Junkie.
Ashley Flowers did an interview with her. I listened to it last week with Anna Kournick, and all the proceeds that she's making is going towards victims of
him, right?
Of any type of
of any type of like killing
stuff like that, like not domestic violence, but
the
murders and stuff like that.
Stuff, yeah.
Dude, it's a great movie.
Yeah.
I've never seen the documentary on this one, but I did see that one movie, Woman of the Hour. It was she was given so much time with I don't want to call it a B movie.
Yeah.
Of course, it was staged in the 70s, that's when I cannot think of his name, but his last name is Alcala. And
I seen that too, dog. I seen a video on him, like he was out here killing people and stuff, and he was on TV on that game show, right?
Well, he was also, if I'm not mistaken, I'm not sure if it was the New York Times or the LA Times, whatever. He worked for them under his real name after him being wanted and stuff, man. It's just so crazy, man. But it's insane, man. That like I said, back in the 70s, they didn't have the technology they have now.
Yeah, exactly.
That's why I'm surprised they haven't caught the Zodiac.
Yeah.
Or he might even be dead. I don't know.
Yeah. It was a long time. Yeah, bro. And that's the thing. I mean, I was talking to this dude at work, and then we were just talking about like how back in the 70s, the 50s, there's so much serial killers and this and that, and of course it's obvious, man. There wasn't technology like it is now.
Right.
Now, bro, you can't commit a murder.
You can't.
And like if you're gonna commit a murder, you're gonna get caught eventually.
If you got family that's in the system, you're caught.
Yeah,
you know,
and then like you see these movies, dog. Me and my dad watched this Monday.
I was gonna ask you what y'all go see.
We watched. Well, I mean, it's been out for a while, but I hadn't seen it yet. Venom: The Last Dance.
Oh, it's good.
Yeah, fire, dude. Fire.
I love Venom, dog.
So it's crazy because not no spoiler alert. Nothing like that, but you know, he was a fugitive. I mean, that tells you that in the trailer.
Right.
You know, eventually he becomes a fugitive and they're looking for him.
Right.
Everywhere he goes, dog, there's a camera recording and it's like boom, boom, boom. It shows the face and to like I don't know if it's the FBI, whoever's looking for him.
Right.
It's crazy. Excuse me. It's crazy because as soon as it captures his face, it's like on their screen. There's like a big screen like this, and it pops up his face. Boom, 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 and it's crazy.
Every movement,
or like even like a Fast and the Furious. I don't know which one, but I don't know if it's 7 or I don't know. My wife would know. She's a huge Fast and the Furious. I'm done with Fast and the Furious, dog.
So it's never gonna be done.
When they went to space. I said, yeah, that's it. Hey, that's it.
That was pretty insane.
I said, they're driving in space.
Tyrese and Ludacris.
I said, indeed, and it was a joke. It was a joke. What are they gonna do next? Be in space? In space. Man, hell no. Man, I'm sitting in a movie theater with my wife because, like I said, I take her. She loves it. I'm like, this is crazy.
On those movies, dog, it's
just crazy, man.
But it's exciting.
Or like, what about the movie Hobbs and Shaw? Dude, where The Rock was holding the helicopter with the chain and he pulled it down. Man, if you don't get out of here, dog.
Exactly, dog. You know.
I know it's a movie, but goddamn, man,
it's exciting though. It makes it exciting. But you're like, son of a bitch, I want to be that strong one day.
Yeah, he pulled a whole helicopter like it wouldn't rip it out.
You can't knock The Rock though, man. Did you see how cutty he is,
chiseled man.
Yeah.
What's it called? But anyways, what I was saying was like the God's Eye.
Yeah.
You know how? Oh. And it was like they tap into ATM cameras,
ATMs,
to people's ring cameras.
Yeah.
Somebody's on the phone. They're looking for dog. Hey man.
Yeah. If that's true, if
I'm sure
if technology can come that far,
I'm sure
then
the CIA is able to tap into all our stuff, dog. I mean, look,
bro. How many times you say something on the phone when you and I are talking? Hell, tonight something but Zodiac might pop up on my phone.
Yeah. We'll be talking about. Yeah, it happened to me. I was talking about for my lawn. I was telling my homie at work. Yeah, man, I want to get this. I saw this edger, man. It's got these big wheels and man, it's bad metal blades and it edges. It cuts you, man, perfect. And then later that night, I'm scrolling through my phone, and it's like the new Works trimmer. I look at this, and now I'm seeing trimmers and hedges.
That's why we know that they're listening.
Yeah, they're listening, and we do it voluntarily.
Well,
dog, it's crazy. You know when you don't. When's the last time you ever got an update on your phone, and it's like all these. Oh, accept these, acknowledge this.
Oh, man.
Did you read through them?
Nope.
No. Accept.
Yep.
You don't even know what you're doing.
Yeah, when you open up an app,
that happened to my brother the other day.
Not allow. Yeah,
you don't know what you're allowing. Yeah. Like, it happened to my brother. We switched over to Verizon. We get new phones. Dog, he's just clicking acknowledge on everything. Yes, yes, yes. One of them was a trick question. That's what I think.
Right.
It was like, do you want to add extra cloud storage for $7.99 a month?
Oh, he already had his card and put it?
Or no, it adds it to the phone bill. He just put accept.
Oh, snap.
So we get the first bill and it's on there. Cloud storage. What is this from? You accepted it.
You accepted it. Wow. They tricked them there, though.
You know what I'm saying? So you don't know, man. These phones are listening to us.
I know more space is okay to have, especially, if you're using your camera for everything or music, downloading music.
Yeah, and that's the thing, man. Like, we don't realize how vulnerable we are, man. Like, being on TikTok, recording ourselves. I mean, like doing the face filters on Snapchat.
Dude.
Boy, that's facial recognition right there, dog. Man, how do you know they can't tap into that and pull your face?
And it's so strange, nephew, because we have gotten so adapted. This is like I don't want to say a crutch or whatever, dog, because everywhere we're at, we have our phones.
Yeah.
I go to work, I have my phone, I'm listening to my music. Go to lunch, I'm sitting there eating my lunch, scrolling.
On your phone.
And before these, if I was at lunch somewhere, we'd have a newspaper.
Yep.
Be reading,
Or just conversing with your people. Man, you know how many times I walked into a restaurant, to me and my wife, we go eat, and I try to make it a point to, like, if I'm going out to eat, or if I'm gonna spend some time with my wife,
right,
man, sometimes I leave the phone in the car.
You have to, man, because now it's too easy. You know, your phone, your watch or your phone clicks. It's like if you have to answer.
Like you have to react to it, yeah. You know, and of course, sometimes you need your phone for emergencies, and that's cool. But you know, like walking into a restaurant, every table is not talking to each other, just on the phones.
Yeah. And I've learned not to, like, especially when I'm driving now. I have my phone hooked up to my aux or whatever, and you got mail.
Yeah.
First thing I would do is grab it. Who's texting?
Yeah, what you got?
Now, I don't even worry about it. I wait till I get home. Yep. Or if I stop at a stop sign. If I stop at a stoplight,
I may not pull the phone out.
Yeah, I probably won't because, I mean, you can be on the phone and next thing you know, it's ready. I was at McDonald's at the drive-thru last Friday, and I ordered my food, pulled up. There was a car in front of me.
Yeah.
So I'm on the phone scrolling, and then the lady next to me says, beep, beep. I'm like, oh shit, the car's way up front, dog, and she can't pass me because I'm blocking her drive, so I'm like, and that's how quickly that we stay on the phone.
Yeah.
We don't mean to. Hell, when I first got on TikTok, now I know why it's called TikTok.
Waste of
time, dude. I'm like, dude, it's already 10:30. I'll be on, it's 7 o'clock in the evening. I'm scrolling.
You don't realize it, how fast time passes.
Sometimes in the morning, I'll go outside and smoke a cigarette before I go to work. And I'll get on my phone and I'm like, I'll be out there at 6. Next thing you know, it's 6:20.
Yeah.
Oh, snap.
Like, damn, I gotta go. Yeah, man. And that's the thing, man. It's just, we're conditioned to be on our phones. Like you said, in a way, a crutch. Because, like, for example, the other day, I leave the house. We're going to the store. And I left my phone at the house.
Right.
So I get out the house. We're driving. I'm like, where's my phone?
Don't tell me you turned back.
I turned around and came and got it. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
I've done that. Sometimes my phone's low, battery's low, so I plug it in, and I end up going to the store, and I'm like, I forgot my phone. I don't turn back. I mean...
No, you a bad dude.
If they want to get a hold of me that bad, when I get back, I'll see... If you call me 10 times, I know it's an emergency. But if I see a missed call and it's been 20, 30 minutes and you ain't called back,
well, yeah, I'll be all right.
It was just,
normal maybe
call.
Just calling for whatever.
And
see, that's what I'm saying, man. I mean, we're just conditioned to be on our phones, but like that's giving access to.
Do you know my number by heart?
Hell no.
Why not? I'm on.
I know you on, dog, but
I don't even know your number. I don't even.
Hey, Bixby, call Unk. You know what I'm saying?
Like see? And back in the day, I knew everybody. We had the dial-up phones, whatever, or touch-tone, whatever, and we knew everybody's number by heart.
Yeah.
Hey, let me call my grandma. As a matter of fact, 806-293-1919. I'm putting that out there because it's no longer in service. But that was my grandmother's phone, our grandmother's phone.
Yeah, I used to be like this.
Yeah. If you mess up one time, you gotta hang up and redo it. But that's the only number I know about. I know your mama's heart. I know my daughter's. Your mama's heart. I know your mama's phone.
I mean, I know a couple numbers by memory,
because
of course.
They've
my
had
mom, my brothers, my dad.
Look at my nephew texted us earlier.
New number.
New number. How many new numbers have you had in the past 2 years?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Your mother, my daughter. With the exception of other people who've had their number for years and years.
Right.
Hell, I remember, this is my new number I've had probably for about 1.5 years, maybe 2 years. That's probably the longest I've had this number. Other than that, we switch them, so our memory is like not,
and that's the thing, man. But it all leads up to like what I was saying, man. It all. Hey, you ever seen the theory on Monster?
I have, man.
It's a demonic drink.
Yeah, I've heard that too, though. But
in what is it, the Hebrew or whatever? That symbol is the 6.
Yeah.
And there's 3 of them on there.
Yeah.
666.
That and I just.
I ain't saying I believe in it. I'm just saying.
It's just.
Take it like you want it.
Yeah, exactly.
It's just like the Halloween deal. You believe in God and you celebrate Halloween. Oh, come on, man. It's Satan's holiday. It is the day of worshiping the Satan.
Coming up with a holiday, I know that.
He's like, I heard that a lot. Oh, it's Satan's holiday. It's but no, it's not. It's actually a Christian holiday.
Right.
If you look it up, All Hallows Eve.
All Hallows Eve.
You know, it's actually based in Christian tradition.
Right.
But believe what you want.
Exactly.
You see the post on Facebook and then run with it.
I think I told you before. Never believe nothing you hear, and only half of what you see.
Yeah.
Because I ain't going back to Honda stuff, man. I know we're jumping back and forth.
Yeah, I know we're doing a lot of jumping.
The other day I was at work. Yesterday, as a matter of fact, what's today? Tuesday? Yeah, Monday. I'm working, dog, and Sophia's up there pushing the sheets, and your cousin Rich is across, and Jose's in the back, and I'm working and I'm focused because I got my buds on, and I only use one bud. Yeah. Because we're working in a warehouse. We got to be aware of our surroundings.
Yeah, for sure.
So, as I'm working, dog, I'm clipping or whatever, doing, and through the, what is that, your peripheral? Peripheral, yeah. Dude, I saw somebody walk. Swear to God, dog. I swear, nigga, I swear. I told Sophia, she's like, no, it was a bird. Because we got birds all over, man, because we have our doors open, man. We got pigeons, like, you wouldn't. Give me a 22. Give me a pellet gun or a BB gun. They ain't gonna have none. As a matter of fact, I told my boss, dude, just get you some black cat cutouts.
Yeah.
And hang them around. My grandfather used to have a lot of birds in his house, and he put 2 black iron cutouts with a marble eye hanging from the tree. No more birds.
Dang.
Yeah, I swear. Yeah, but I just thought I'd let you know because I hadn't told you about that, man. And
that's crazy.
She goes, no, he wasn't. I'm like, okay, well, I'm not going to say what I saw because I didn't see it.
I know off of last podcast, man, after last week's episode, I've had people at the DC tell me, like, yeah, man, I done seen stuff too. Like, I just ain't never said nothing. Yeah, they heard it. Yeah, they're like, yeah, I done seen some stuff too.
I want to keep it to myself.
Yeah, but I was like, nah, I know somebody else sees it. It ain't just me.
So it's not just me, yeah.
So, yeah, man, that was a good episode last week. And I think today was a good one too, man.
Yeah, I enjoyed today.
Like I said, we talk about a little bit of our fitness journey we're about to go on. And then, of course, the Jamison family. If, y'all can look into it. It's an interesting story.
It is, man. I think I'm going to look into that video you said. And
I'll post it.
I might look into more of that because there's a lot of questions. To me, there's a lot of unanswered questions that could have been asked.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm not saying, these police officers from Oklahoma didn't do their job, but they did what they could at the time.
That's the problem with a lot of these true crime stories. There's some that you can get that are very informational, well thought out, and then there's some that are
just put out there.
Just kind of put out there, and you don't get...
To make people aware, I guess, but they don't give out the full story.
They don't give out the full story, and that's the problem. But, no, I enjoyed today, man. I liked it, man. I think we're at a good wrapping point, man. Okay. I got some things that I want to do this month that we're excited for. Right. We're getting closer to Thanksgiving.
So don't shave November.
Okay. I'm no shave all year, baby. Gotta keep the beard to hide this double chin.
I hear that. Mine too. I took mine down pretty low, but I enjoyed it today, nephew.
Today was good. The banner was good, man. I enjoyed it, and I appreciate all of y'all, man. Man, thank y'all, man. Because like I said, when we first started this, we didn't really know what to expect with the pushing out of the episodes. And, man, the reaction that we're getting has been a blessing.
It's amazing.
I mean, I know we're not where we want to be, but we are where we need to be.
Right.
And I feel like we're getting to where we want to be.
Right.
So the more y'all share, the more y'all show us love. Man, y'all just keep doing y'all, man. Y'all incredible. Thank y'all so much.
Keep sending in the ideas, because there's days that like throughout the week after this podcast goes out, I'm racking my head at work. I'm even asking my fellow employees, hey, what do you want to hear? Because my mind is going, and I know what I want, but is this the right time for this story or that story? So I'm like constant. This is my newfound love.
Yeah, mine
too.
Dude,
I look forward to this every week, y'all.
Yeah, for sure.
That's one thing that I'm passionate. When I'm passionate about something, I really like it. I really want to keep doing it, and I'm just looking forward for every Tuesday for when we shoot, and then for our editing, which we do either Wednesday night or Thursday night.
Kind of during the week. Yeah, during the week.
But
this is a newfound love.
Keep sending love. And like you said, this is a newfound love for me and you, I think.
Yeah, me too. Because
for you, a little bit different because you already in the music business. So you already know what it is to be in front of a mic or in front of a camera, you know.
To do, like, I've done interviews, you know, for the music. I've done, you know, we've done promo shoots for concerts we've done.
Exactly.
Like artists we've opened up for. Like, you know, things of that nature. So I'm kind of used to, like, the process, the editing.
I don't want to say the limelight because we're not there yet.
Yeah, I'm not no limelight. I'm not no big artist or nothing like that.
But
you know, I've had a little bit of local here and there, like local, local fame.
No, but you're good. And when you were doing music,
when I was doing consistently, I was doing shows, I was doing concerts, going to different cities. I've been to other states, performed, and you know, I've done a lot. You know, with the music. I've helped record a lot of people who've actually done big music.
And with your little studio you got right here?
Yeah, well, my studio, I mean, everything's professional, legit.
Yeah.
I take it serious, and that's why I told him, with this, when I find something I love, just like you said, when I find something I love and I'm passionate about, man, I go full force, man. And that's why I told him I don't want to just talk into mic. I want the video. I want the I want the production. I want the lights.
We're looking at another camera here in a minute.
Yeah, we're looking at 2 camera systems. That might be coming soon.
We're looking at so much stuff for y'all. And it's for the entertainment for y'all. It's our new love, like you said.
Yeah, man.
And we want to keep giving y'all
great content. Next week, man, y'all stay tuned, man. I'm gonna do a piece on the colony of Roanoke.
I was gonna do that.
We'll do it together.
Yeah, we'll do it together because being Thanksgiving, you know, a month or whatever,
like Pilgrim style.
Yeah. I might come as a Abraham Lincoln, even though he wasn't a pilgrim. But he wasn't. He wasn't a pilgrim, I know, but. You know, maybe I'll be John. You know.
You're thinking because of the hat, right?
Yeah, the hat. I may be John. You know, the one that married Pocahontas or whatever.
Oh my gosh, bro!
That's the thing that we want to do stuff for y'all. And
just to spice it up, man.
Please send y'all's comments, y'all's love, and let us know.
Yeah, just let us know, man.
We're not afraid to try nothing,
Yeah, we're doing everything, man. We might do a mukbang pretty soon. I might do a Wednesday.
I'm sorry. That's after we're talking about eating healthy. We're going to do a mukbang.
We'll do a healthy mukbang.
How much broccoli can you eat?
Oh, man.
No, nephew,
we better get out of here, man.
Yeah, I enjoy it.
Hey, we're about to go yeah, man.
Hey, thank y'all very much. We love y'all. Hey, once again, Unk and Nephew, love y'all.
No cap, man. Thank y'all for staying with us for as long as y'all been. Thank y'all for another exciting episode of Late Night Conversations with Unk and Nephew.
Sure.
Thank y'all for joining us for another exciting episode. Until next week.
Peace.
Peace out.